Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're taking on a pretty fascinating tactical mission, Operation Narzo. We are going to bypass the official bootloader lock on the Realme Narzo 30A, specifically the MediaTek Helio G85 variant. The goal here is simple but crucial. We're going to completely sidestep the official restrictions so we have a clear path to flash custom ROMs and custom recoveries. Let's get right to it.
So you might be asking yourself, why bypass the official unlock tolls in the first place? Well, if you've tried using Realme's official in-depth test apps lately, especially on older devices like the 30A, yeah, you probably know the drill. They are frequently broken, totally unresponsive, or just wildly outdated. It's incredibly frustrating, which means we absolutely need a better, more reliable way in.
Okay, let's dive into this. To get past those broken official gates, we're bringing in our secret weapon. It's called the MTK client. Basically, it's a brilliant community tool that acts as our digital lockpick for this mission. It completely bypasses the need for official unlock tokens by taking advantage of hardware-level exploits built directly into the MediaTek chip itself. Here's our mission briefing. We're going to execute this in 6 clear phases. First up, the bootloader bypass mission. Then, crucial prep and prerequisites. Third, prepping your PC workspace. Fourth, connecting in BRUM mode. Fifth, executing the unlock commands. And finally, first boot and verification.
Phase 1, the bootloader bypass mission. Remember, this is a hardware-level exploit, and you are the operative in command here.
Phase 2, crucial prep and prerequisites. Before we breach the system, we absolutely have to make sure our gear and our fail-safes are strictly in place. 50%. I want to be entirely serious here for a second. Your phone must have a minimum of a 50% battery charge before initiating this exploit. If your phone dies midway through writing to the bootloader partitions, you are looking at a hard-bricked device. No way around it. Charge it up right now before we proceed. And here's the rest of our vital checklist. Listen closely to that first bullet point. Back up everything. Consider this your official flashing neon danger zone warning. Unlocking the bootloader will trigger a complete factory reset. It's going to wipe all user data from the phone, so backing up your files is literally non-negotiable. You'll also need a Windows PC and a reliable, high-quality USB data cable. Trust me, don't use a cheap cable for this.
Phase 3, prepping your PC workspace. Time to set up our command center so our PC can talk directly to that MediaTek chip at a low level. We've got 3 essential software installations to run through. First, grab Python from their official website. Now pay incredibly close attention to this next detail. During the install, you must check the box that says Add Python to Path. If you miss that, the whole operation stalls out. Second, download the latest MTK client tool from GitHub and extract the folders somewhere you can easily find it. Finally, jump inside that extracted folder and install the USDK driver and the MediaTek USK drivers. With the software installed, let's prep the tools environment. Open up that extracted MTK client folder. Click right on the address bar at the very top of your Windows File Explorer, type CMD, and just hit Enter. This is a brilliant little shortcut that launches the command prompt directly inside our target directory. From there, you'll run the terminal command to install all the required Python dependencies.
Phase 4, connecting in BRUM mode. This is the actual infiltration step where we force the hardware into a vulnerable state. So, what exactly is BRUM mode? It stands for boot ROM. It's a very low-level execution mode built right into the chip. But to access it, your phone has to be completely 100% powered off. This specific powered-down state is the absolute only way the MTK client can interface with the hardware and bypass those locked gates. So the crucial point is getting this physical sequence exactly right. First, completely turn off your Narzo 30A. Next, have the erase and unlock command typed out and ready to go in your PC's command prompt. Now grab the phone. Press and hold both the volume up and volume down buttons at the same time. Keep holding them and plug your USB cable from the PC into the phone. As soon as the command prompt registers the device and starts spitting out text on screen, release those volume buttons. It's a slightly delicate sequence, but hey, that's our way in. Phase 5, executing the unlock commands. We are officially inside the system. It's time to run the bypass operations and breach the vault.
You're going to run 2 specific actions sequentially in your terminal right now. First, a command to unlock the bootloader partitions. This successfully forces the bootloader structure wide open. Second, an optional but highly recommended command to lock the state to unlocked. It acts as a fantastic security measure. Once your terminal says the process is successful, boom, the vault is open. You can safely unplug your phone from the USB.
Phase 6, first boot and verification.
This is our getaway phase, where we power up the device and make sure the mission was a total success. With your phone fully disconnected from the PC, just hold down the power button on your Narzo 30A. Keep holding it down firmly until you feel that familiar vibration and the screen finally wakes up. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this exact warning quote you're going to see. The bootloader is unlocked and software integrity cannot be guaranteed. Normally, a terrifying orange error screen like that is bad news, right? But here, it actually means you won. Seeing this warning is perfectly normal and is your ultimate proof of a successful unlock. Take a victory lap.
As it continues to boot, you just need to hang tight. The phone's going to take a few minutes to load up because, remember, it's performing that mandatory factory reset we warned you about earlier. Don't panic if it hangs on the logo for a bit. Just let it do its thing and set the phone up normally once you hit the Android welcome screen.
And just like that, the mission is accomplished. Your bootloader is fully unlocked, and we completely bypassed those broken official apps. You are now perfectly positioned to boot into fast boot mode and flash custom image files, like that vMeta and recovery we want. So I'll leave you with this. What custom ROM are you going to flash next? The entire Android modification ecosystem is literally wide open to you now. Thanks for joining me on this Explainer Operatives. Stay focused and happy flashing.